that this year's theme was Behind the Scenes with Chemistry, we decided to test various products and tricks that claim to use magic. Take for instance these color-changing markers. The packaging says that the markers will magically change colors, but when we look closely, we realize that it's just an acid-base reaction. We used one scientist and one magician at each group, and then tried to use the magician to show various tricks that used chemistry. The scientist would then go back and explain the principles that allow that trick to happen, to show that it's not magic, it's science.
Carly's got some yarn.
I'm cross-linking polymer chains.
What are you doing with your yarn, Carly?
I'm making cross-linking polymer chains to explain to the children that when you have two of these on each side, and then you have the blue in the middle, it makes a compound called silly slime.
Very nice. After a show.
It's not magic, it's science. This thing's full of water, you see? It's for, it's a jug full of water now. Will the index card trick work with this big bottle? Let's find out.
Cool trick.
Whoa. Now, will all the water still pour out and pull the index card away?
It'll all come
Ask
out.
for a volunteer, Pull it away.
Did you wave your wand?
Yeah, I'll wave it.
We'll be waving the wand.
We got water fresh out of the sink.
And
We've got 3 cups right here. And I'm going to pour the water into this cup right here. Now, the magic is science. Make the water disappear. There we go. Now, would you tell me where the water is? Which cup is the water in? Keep your eye on it. Don't get lost. Now, where is the water at?
One to 4 left.
Is that this cup right here? See this cup right here? See this cup right here? Oh, glad it didn't come out.
Yeah, just hold it upside. Yeah, just take it upside down like that, so the water's disappear.
That's interesting, actually.
No, it's not.
Behind the scene with chemistry. Disappearing water.
Behind the scenes with chemistry, acid base.
Behind the scenes with chemistry, density.
we know that.
Behind the scenes with chemistry, surface tension,
Sticky water.
Behind the scenes with chemistry, gas laws.
behind the scenes with chemistry,
slime.
Behind the scenes with chemistry. And we're going to show you that some of the things that you see in the everyday world aren't magic, but they're science. So to start off today's show, I'm going to take this piece of lead here. This isn't gold, right guys?
No.
I'm going to turn it into gold before your very eyes. So let me go ahead and put it in my magical cauldron. I'm going to take a couple of other ingredients and add them in. You see, people used to think that through magic they could turn other things, like that rod I showed you there, into gold. But what we see now is that it's more scientific. And so after adding a couple ingredients, I'm going to convert it using my magic. But first, I have to bless the magical powder. Abracadabra, alakazam!
Hocus pocus.
And if I take a very small amount of this very powerful powder, I can turn it into gold. Oh my! It's really hot. Look at that.
That's just squid. There's a smoke machine.
And now, if I reach in, it's really hot. We're going to have to use the tongs.
It's my magic that's helping you. That buckle's already in there.
But what we have here wasn't really magic. What I did was take a little bit of this chemical, add it to another chemical I already had in there to make the smoke, and then had the gold already in there. This was not magic, but science. And so today we're going to go behind the scenes with chemistry to show you that it's not magic, it's science.
I knew it.
Right.
One more trick to show you here.
One more trick. That is zinc. Zinc is an element.
So hold that for you.
Okay. So remember, kids, today we are going to go behind behind
Scary.
the scenes with chemistry.
That's water.
All right. So now I think we're going to divide you up into groups, and we're going to go ahead and show you some more cool tricks.
Oh, we have a bonus trick. Alright, sometimes water connects as glue. Normally, if I put this and turn it over, this smaller one will just fall out, right? Alright, water. Abracadabra. Kazam! It sticks to the top.
I see why it's called sticky water.
Yeah. You want to hold it?
The water's making it.
It's playing a big game of just red rubber, guys. They're all just hanging on to each other,
Is
just
it water?
forming a huge chain, sticking to each other. Like glue. Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Did you get that out? What's paperclip on water?
Alright, the paper clip on water. See that? That's just like a cup of water. And that paper clip is floating on top of it. You guys would have think that paper clip. How many people we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have all of you guys. Alright, look at this. Alright, hopefully you guys aren't wrong. That's off. You guys are right. But is it magic? Or is it science?
Look at that. Anybody want to touch it?
I want to touch
It's got color and stuff. Yeah, check that out. That's science, guys. Isn't that cool?
Want to do hands to the paper towels?
Alright. And we're going to do some special magic.
Okay, then you want to go sit down with me?
We're gonna make slime for you.
First, feel around right there.
First, we add some PVA.
You add some water.
PVA, darling.
This is
PVA.
called polyvinyl. It's made of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So basically everything you find everyday life is in there. Here we go. Now when we add some borax. Which borax is found in everyday laundry detergent. If you do laundry, you have to fill with borax. So here we go.
Now, when he stirs it, we have to say the magic words. It's not magic, it's science.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Let's do this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1,
2, 3. Alright, ready to say the magic words? It's not science, it's chemistry.
It's not magic, it's science.
Alright.
Alright. Alright. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alien.
Pretty cool, huh? Rise. Say it with me, guys. Rise. Rise, water. Rise up. Up. Rise, water. Look at the candle.
It's using its own energy to make it up. It's using its own energy to make it up.
So while you're using these markers, remember that they're magically changing color. The package even tells us that they're going to change by magic. But what we actually see here is the markers are either a base or an acid. And when you flip them over, you're rubbing over them an indicator. And that indicator will change colors with that acid or base. Yeah. And it should slowly turn back to clear as I point my wand.
That is so cool.
And look at that. I made the solution go back to the clear water that it was in the beginning. So now our resident scientist is going to go ahead and explain how we did this. Because once again, it's not magic, it's science.
Before you saw the thing, before you saw this.
Well, it was just great working with the kids and everything. They first came in a little hesitant, but after we kind of got them loosened up, they were really into the show. And so getting them to really get into the show and really into science like that, it almost makes me wish I had something like that. It kind of sparked my, get a spark earlier. So I don't know. I felt it was great.
It was great to just show simple things, but not like to be able to like give them a better understanding of science and what it is. You could tell they were really inspired.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, their reactions were awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went in there and I didn't think I was gonna have that much fun. I thought I was gonna get nervous in front of the kids, but I didn't at all. Like as soon as I had the glasses and the coat on and the kids came, I was in full-on scientist mode and I was so into it. I was telling the kids and they were getting really excited with me.
I had a really great time with the kids. It just really surprised me I didn't think that they were that smart. I know I wasn't that smart, so I definitely learned something from this.
Yeah, they knew, like they were getting really engaged, and I think by the time they left our station, they learned something.
The kids were really nice, and they told us several times that they started to love science, and that almost brought me to tears how great of an impact we had on those kids.
It was fun to see the joy they had for seeing science. Like normally kids like so bored about it. When we showed them, they were so filled with it was happy. They seen it and their faces lit up.
It was amazing. They started making connections with magic tricks they've seen in the past. It was just how they make it. It was amazing. It was incredible.
We also by ourselves connected the movie Flubber to our slime experiment, and most of the kids, about 95%, actually knew the movie, so they brought that into how his magic worked and his science worked into our magic and our own science, so it was nice.
We got a lot of I want to be scientists when I grow up.
And we have a lot of kids that are going to make flubber when they get home.
We gave them directions to make edible slime, and we told them to go home and ask their parents for the materials, and they could put what they want in it.
Behind the scenes with chemistry, it's not magic, it's science. Kazam! Digit with science.